Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little different. I don't know if I mentioned in my previous video where I talk about me piercing myself when I was 13 or like all my piercings that I have. I'll leave that in the description, that way you guys can check it out if you'd like. But one of my piercings is a dermal piercing, as you can see from the title. What a dermal piercing is it's like a piercing that's a surface piercing. So basically a dermal can go anywhere, like anywhere on your body. It's those ones that people get like on their cheek. Where else? People get them here. I've seen people get them here. People get them as like replacement wedding rings and stuff like that. And I have one. I have a dermal piercing. I don't know if I mentioned this in the other video, but I do have a dermal piercing. I have it right there. I think I actually did mention it, but this video is just gonna focus on dermal piercings, not all around piercings, because you know, like other piercings are, you know, self-explanatory. You know, pierce something and then, you know, it's a hole. You can take it out if you want, and then it closes. Dermal piercings are a little different. So I just want to like go over it. That way you guys know what they are if you ever decide to get them, because like I kind of regret getting it and now I'm stuck with it, you know? So I'm gonna zoom in to show you guys. This right here is a dermal piercing. It is a surface piercing. Obviously it can't go in one way and out the other. I've had this for a while now. Honestly, I knew when I got it that it was temporary. So dermal piercings aren't like, they don't last as long as other piercings. So like other piercings, you put them in, take them out whenever you want to close the hole, you know? But dermal piercings, what I heard from and what my piercer told me was that since it is a surface piercing, it has to like go right on the surface piercing. And eventually, I heard it's about 2 years that basically after a while, the surface piercing will start to get rejected by your body. So the body knows that it's like a foreign object, I guess, and it'll try to like get rid of it. And I heard that that process takes, or like the piercing will last you 2 years. So after 2 years, your body will basically start to reject the piercing. But in my case, I've had this piercing for over 3 years now. I got it when I was 18. I am about to be 22 in March. So it's almost been 4 years, right? Right? Yeah. Yes. So yeah, it's almost been 4 years and since I've had this, and I was honestly expecting to get rid of it after the 2 years, which hasn't happened. But what was weird was a few months ago, I don't know, it just started hurting, like stinging, and like there was like a little bump that formed underneath the skin. Like you could see like your skin, my skin was like a little elevated compared to the rest of my skin. And I thought that that was like the beginning of it being rejected by my body. So I was like, okay, like I don't know what to do. Should I like take it out myself? Should I go get it removed? Go get it removed. Like if you do decide to get a dermal piercing, go get it removed by a professional, because I've seen videos of like people doing it themselves and it's like, ooh. I mean, like if you're okay with like doing it yourself, I guess, but if you don't want anything to go wrong, I suggest going to a professional. They do charge to get it removed, unfortunately, but it's for your own good, you know? You don't want to like mess up your body and, you know. So, I was stupid. I was 18 when I got mine done, and the reason I got it done was because Celeste Rose had one, and I you know, was obsessed with her. She had the piercing, so I was like, oh my god, like I want the piercing too. And she had it in the exact same spot, so that's why I got it in the exact same spot.
Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops,
yeah.
So I bought army pants and flip-flops.
After she like had it taken out or whatever, she had a scar there, and it's like, it looks like a keloid, like when you first get like your nose pierced or any piercing. That's what it looked like, and I'm so scared that that's what my skin is gonna look like when I decide to take it out. So this is just like a little like warning of what to expect if you do decide to get one. I heard that dermal piercings are temporary, that they do not last as long as regular piercings. I was completely okay with that, but it just seems like it's lasting a lot longer than I anticipated, because I was told 2 years and it's almost 4 years, so I don't know. I guess it just depends on your body, to be honest. But I did want to make this video as like a little PSA to those who were thinking about getting a dermal piercing, didn't know what a dermal piercing was, you know, thought that a dermal piercing lasted as long as other piercings. The removal and insertion process of it, which I'll go into right now. But yeah, like I just wanted to make a video about like my personal experience and give you guys a little heads up on what to expect if you do decide to get it. So I did mention it in my other video, I believe, I'm not too sure, but I'll go over it again. So as I mentioned, a dermal piercing is a surface piercing. So what they do, it's kind of gross. They have this little tool that basically looks like this. It has like little blades on, pretend my fingers are blades. They have little blades, and like they're open like this, and then like pretend this is like my skin. It basically like goes on the skin, goes in the skin, and it like closes, and it like rips a little bit of your skin out. From that point, from like taking your skin out, that is like a hole that they make so that they can put the piercing in. Otherwise, like they can't insert it because, you know, the skin is like closed. So they have to make an opening and then insert the piercing in there. And then it takes about, for me, I think it took like a week and a half for it to heal. And in the healing process, it's basically, what it is like a little oval thing with 2 holes. And then your skin grows around it. So when you get the piercing, the little like bar thing is inside of your skin. Your skin has to heal because it was opened, so it'll like start to heal around the bar, and the little holes like help it like stay in place, I guess. So that is how they insert it. If you're squeamish about like blood or getting skin ripped out, or I mean, that the way I'm saying it sounds pretty bad, but it wasn't that bad. Like it didn't even feel like he made a hole. But if you're squeamish, I would suggest you don't get it, or go with somebody else to your piercing appointment or wherever you go and just like have them talk to you, distract you. I went with Julio, so it wasn't too bad. I didn't even know the process, so I didn't really like, wasn't scared. But for those who like want to know the process on like how it happens, how they put it in you, then yeah, that is how they do it. It's not painful. My pain tolerance is, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably like an 8. So yeah, if you guys are planning on getting a dermal piercing or wanted to know what a dermal piercing is, that's what it is. I've had mine for a long time now, and I don't know when it's gonna come out. I don't know if it's just gonna like pop out one day, or if it's gonna start hurting like what I thought was happening a few months ago, or I don't know. I mean, I guess like if I wanted to, I could just go and like get it removed, but what I'm like fearing, I guess, is just the scarring after. If you don't want to experience scarring how you wouldn't experience with another piercing, then I would suggest don't get a dermal, because like I had my nose pierced and I took the piercing out. Like I loved the look of it. It was just so annoying. Like I don't know if it's just me, but my nose would always get super itchy, and like I had the L shaped, so it would like go in and it would like, you know, get hooked onto your nose, and every time I would like scratch my nose, the little like part on the inside would twist and it would like stab me inside of my nose. So I didn't want to deal with that anymore, so I just took it out, and now the hole's closed. And you can't even, well, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if I still have the hole. Yeah, I do. But it's not like a scar like how a keloid looks, if you know what that looks like. I just wanted to make this like little PSA video because I know a lot of people like myself love piercings. I'm the type to like want unique piercings, like piercings that nobody really has. Like this one is like one of my favorite piercings. It's my my rook piercing, and then I have my cartilage on this side. But yeah, I like unique piercings. I'm planning on getting one in a few weeks with one of my closest friends. If you're watching this, you know who you are. But yeah, we're gonna go get piercings together, and I'll probably vlog it. I don't know which one I want to get yet. It's gonna be an ear piercing. I just wanted to make a little like informational video for you guys if you were wondering what dermal piercings were, or like the process, or like after the fact. Eventually, if it does pop out, or if I do take it out, I will make another video. That way you guys know, like, you know, what happened to my piercing, the healing process of it getting removed and all that. But as far as now, like, I still have mine after 4 years, almost 4 years, 3.5 years. So yeah, I guess it just depends on the person, but I heard it was temporary. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know for sure, but that's what my piercer told me, that it didn't last as long as normal piercings, and that's what I saw online too. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. If this video helped you in any way, leave a like if you like this video, or if you found it helpful. And leave a comment if you have experience with dermal piercings, or have questions. Like, I can, you know, respond to you guys with any information that I know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.